today we've got quite the project ahead of us. As you can see here, I've been working on getting the snow off of our concrete forms that we used to form up the walls on our root cellar. And there is quite a bit of good material here that we're not going to let go to waste. We should be able to get at least 2 projects out of these forms, possibly even 3. And the first project we have is pretty important to us.
Yeah, so we are going to be adding 2 feet onto this form, and we are building a platform to put a shed on.
Yeah. The shed we're going to put on here is going to be 12 foot by 10 foot. And we've almost been out here for 2 years now. Coming up on 2 years, we've been out here living off of raw land. And we've been renting a storage unit in town for about $91, $92 a month. And we're tired of paying that. We've been tired for a while. And so that comes out to like $1,100 a year just to rent a 10 foot by 10 foot storage space. So we're solving that issue today, and we're going to build ourselves a nice platform out of this wall here and a nice metal shed. Unfortunately, I think this is going to require the backhoe to get in the mud.
Oh.
So it's snowing out.
Again,
still, whatever. It's been snowing off and on all day. And I think before we make this bigger, what we want to do is get it moved and set into place. And then we'll add the extension on over there where it's going to go.
You think so?
I do. And these walls are so heavy.
It's true. They are.
So we're going to do something sketchy. I think we're going to use the hoe on the backhoe, strap this up, lift it up, and then I drive it over there with it just dangling in the back. But you'll have a tag line to keep it from going crazy. And
this sounds fun.
Well, I don't know of any other way without breaking our backs, you know. So let's go talk about where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is the site of a future garden / what? Orchard? You want an orchard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what you were driving at.
We forgot. We wanted one of those?
A food forest is my dream.
Yeah, we'll see how
Yeah.
We'll try it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the shed is going to go behind the solar array. But I like the spot because what's going here is the garden. It's going to be right in the middle of the garden. And I see in the future it being the garden shed.
Yes.
And
most of the stuff coming out of the storage unit is house stuff that doesn't fit in our tiny trailer, but you know, tables and couches.
It'll be a little while before we get it into our house that goes behind the truck over there.
Working on building. So yeah, once the house is built, this shed will be emptied, and then probably for the garden.
Yep.
Supplies.
So this is where it's going to go, but I am freezing cold and it's snowing heavily now. Or heavily to us anyway. So
continue this later.
We will see you guys tomorrow with probably more snow in our way. But that's all right. Snow is good for Arizona. we establish the front two corners
That
first.
sounds good.
So the plan is to lay out some cinder blocks. That's what's going to hold the platform up off the ground. And the cinder blocks need to sit on a good surface. This mud, or this dirt which is mud right now, is not good. I guess the next task is to get out the gravel maker, make some gravel, and we're not going to gravel the whole thing. We're just going to gravel where the blocks will go, and we'll compact that gravel and get our blocks all set and leveled up.
We're getting snowed on.
Yeah. And it's getting dark. So, good time to quit, right?
I think so.
Look at your hair.
Oh gosh.
It looks lovely.
I bet it does. All white and snowy.
So pretty.
Oh, listen.
Won't take long for that to cool off.
Nope.
I got to see how I look.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been out here too. Oh, my hood's filling up. I was the rock collector.
Yep.
Natalie was the rock.
Crusher.
She's just the rock, the female version.
Oh man, I am collecting all
Wow,
the snow
these
on my head.
snowflakes are, oh, right in my eye.
Big.
Wow.
It's nice.
It's so pretty, but man, is it annoying to work in. All right, we'll see you in the morning.
See ya. lengths we'll go to stay out of the mud. We parked the backhoe at the edge of the gravel, filled up buckets, and walked them all over and made little piles of rocks. So we're gonna get those all level and flattened, put a cinder block on top, and then the forms will go on top of that.
Why are we filling these?
So they don't move.
Wrong.
Oh man.
You don't know why we're filling the blocks?
To make them stronger.
No, again.
Because you told me to.
I didn't tell you why.
No.
So we're filling the inner parts of these to keep rodents from building nests.
Oh,
in
you
them.
did tell me
I
that.
did! Oh my goodness!
Yes, I remember. It wasn't today though. It was days ago.
I told her days ago. Anyway. These are the supports, and yeah, we're filling them with gravel also to keep rodents from building their nests under the shed. They will be able to get under the shed, but also
So will our cats.
the cats. Yeah. And I'm all for both of those things happening. You know, if we
come on in, let the cats have a
if we build something that attracts rodents, I dare them to I want them to come over and hang out, because then there'll be less of them later, right?
Right.
Cats will chew them up.
And as long as it's not like our home too. So.
Well, that'll be, the shed here is going to be rodent proof. Just
Right.
they'll be able to get under the bottom.
Right.
Anyway, they won't be able to hide very well.
Nope.
All right, we're almost done. Almost ready for some framing of forms. So I've got lots of bracing that is left over from the root cellar, and I'm going to use it right now to make some supports that will go under the platform. They're going to look like ladders, but I will explain their purpose when the time comes. So, quick montage of building these little ladder deals I gotta make. All right, we've got our supports here, and you'll notice that they're a little uneven. That's because our platform, which was one of our forms for the root cellar, is only 8 feet tall. And that's going to land, so it's going to go to that edge and then land on the center of this support, and then we're going to add on 2 feet. So that joint that's going to be right through here will be supported by that. And then the new addition will have that to support it. And the other reason we built these is to avoid having to use Simpson strong ties. And all this lumber we used on the root cellar, so we didn't have to pay for it. And I didn't have to buy the strong ties. So might be a little overkill, and a little high off the ground. But I think it'll be good. So next up is the platform. We'll bring over the main platform, and then we'll add on to it right here. I'm thinking that we bring that over first thing in the morning while the mud is frozen.
Yeah, that
so
would be good.
Mud on the backhoe tires.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Okay. Let's get them ready for tomorrow then.
Yep. Strap them up. I'm excited for the shed. Look how spacious it's going to be.
Pretty good. You know what this makes me think of?
No.
You know those, when you can't go to those camps out in the woods and they got those wooden platforms for people to put their tents on?
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a tent platform.
It does look like that. I didn't think about that.
Anyway, it's a shed platform. So yesterday we finished the platform. We got 2 layers of 1/2-inch OSB to help make the floor stronger because we're gonna have some heavy stuff in here at times. And then we finished it off with a good water sealant. I laid it on thick on the top and on the edges all the way around. At some point I might go ahead and put like some metal flashing over the around the edges there just to give it a little more extra protection. And what else? What else do we need to do you think?
It's high off the ground, so we might do a step or a ramp.
Man, that is high. This is the lower part of the ground. Back there, it's not as low.
So this ended up
It is
pretty
high. We're not going to do that anytime soon, but yeah, we will have to build either like a wooden ramp, a dirt ramp, or some steps. But for now, once we get this shed built, it's just going to be for storage. But in the future, it's going to be for your favorite thing,
gardening.
for a garden.
Yep, my garden shed. So
Yeah.
then I'll want easier access.
Oh yeah.
What is this? Probably 18 inches or so.
Oh man, it's more than that probably. There'll probably be a ramp so we can ramp stuff in.
Yes.
We'll probably build all this up a little higher for that. But anyway, exciting.
Yes, turned out good.
It did. It turned out to be more work than expected. But the good thing is, almost all this material we already had laying around. The only things we had to buy were the cinder blocks and 2.5-inch screws.
Yep.
We already had the sealant. These are the concrete forms. The ladders I built were from the bracing from the concrete forms. So
yeah, all reused.
Hardly
material.
spent anything on this. So in the next video, we're going to have a shed built on here, and it's going to be full of our stuff. That part should go pretty easily.
Hoping so.
So we'll see you guys next time. Take care.